This video is going to show you some exercise options for patients following non-surgical management of an Achilles tendon rupture at around the week 6 mark. The patient will still be wearing a boot around this point to protect the Achilles. It's important to note precautions at this stage are to avoid extreme stretching of the ankle, so that's dorsiflexion, no calf raises at around 50% body weight or over, and any type of running and jumping is completely contraindicated at this point. The boot should be worn at all times during walking and standing. Exercises without the boot can be done, but they should be supervised by a professional such as a physical therapist or a physio unless told otherwise. Therefore, the exercises shown in this video will be seated. So first of all, we're going to start off with some seated calf raises, slow and controlled off the floor, doing this little and often. Maybe the odd 10 reps a few times a day will be enough at the start. But as strength over the week starts to increase, it can be done for a few minutes, as this will be prepping the ankle and calf for when the boot is eventually weaned off. If things are progressing well, using a resistance band can be done at this stage to work the calf muscles. So just simply mimic a calf raise by pointing the foot away against the resistance and slowly bringing it back. It's always best to err on the side of caution, so use the weakest band available to start with and progress the resistance over time. Additionally, don't bring the foot back too far, because we want to avoid compromising the tendon at this stage, so any stretching or end of range dorsiflexion we want to avoid. We can also work other muscles of the ankle by doing eversion, inversion movements with the resistance, as these muscles may become slightly underused with prolonged use of the boot. At this stage, some seated balance exercises using a wobble board can be done, so we can just start off by using the wobble board, trying to keep it steady with both legs. We can move it side to side, which requires a little bit more control, then forward and back. You just have to be extra cautious at this stage not to force the ankle into extreme dorsiflexion, so it's best to keep the ankle neutral and concentrate on pointing the toes away rather than pointing the board towards you or the toes towards you. As you can see from this side view, if you have the wobble board slightly further away from you, it will negate the amount of dorsiflexion and stretch your calf goes into. Circular motions can also be done in both anti-clockwise and clockwise directions. Additionally, we can move on to some drills with the ball, following the same concepts of the wobble board. However, here we're isolating just the one foot in an up and down motion and side to side and circular rather than using the two legs. Make sure you check out the playlist for further videos on Achilles tendon rupture management.